maintenance at the parks is an ongoing problem, and they kind of. I don't want to speak too much because I never worked with maintenance, but I saw a lot of what they won't do. And a good example of this is the Indiana Jones ride. It was first ride that I went to that was a grand opening at the park as a kid. I remember it. And if you went 6 to 8 months after, again, you would notice the ride was a bit different. Certain lights weren't blinking on. The mirrors that swing open weren't swinging. You usually have all the guests funneled into one of the three zones. The big statue that's supposed to shine a light on you when you come in wasn't shining the light, and a lot of that's because maintenance just didn't do the scheduled routine maintenance on these things. Yeah, exactly. So the if it's considered non-essential, for example, a lot of those lights, maintenance just won't go in and fix it. They won't replace a light bulb. Now, in their defense, part of it is because there's so much they have to do in the parks that is required. The Haunted Mansion is notorious for having cars break down, having the ride stop for a little while. Part of this is there's a gear bearing that has to be replaced on the cars every 2 weeks. Now, replacing the gear bearing takes a few minutes. Getting to the gear bearing requires taking the entire car apart, which takes
Oh,
over an hour. So, if it's required, a lot of Indiana Jones was designed with the mind of they can get to this without getting to essential stuff. And because of that, maintenance says we're just not going to do it. And things just haven't worked since it originally opened. So now Imagineers are doing the opposite. They're hiding unessential things behind essential things so that maintenance has to change the essential thing anyway. And now, since they're already there, they can change the light bulb that's right in front of them, which is compounding the issue because now maintenance has more work every week to get all these obnoxious things, but now they have to do it. So it's kind of a tug of war where Imagineering's like, look, just fix the light bulb so that the ride looks as we intended. And maintenance says no. So then things are designed poorly. And so then maintenance complains, you can't design it this way. The first thing they do as an Imagineer is they take you through the park and maintenance tells you about all of the hardships that they have. And they do have some serious hardships. I don't mean to downplay those, but it's really difficult to spend years designing something and then it never gets seen by any guests who appear after the first 3 to 6 months because maintenance doesn't want to change the light bulb.